Okay. Happy Tuesday, everyone. So in today's introduction, what we're gonna do, and it was just an impromptu that I came up with, is when, either adversity happens or not necessarily disaster strikes, but we are kind of in a bit of a disaster right now, or an ice age. It's like snowpocalypse, like literally. Um, Tell me tell me one thing that you do to I don't know, flip that switch, right? To get out of like this panic sort of pandemonium kind of like mindset. And oh my gosh, like, especially when you're in a snow ice age, or you lose electricity, or things don't go exactly the way that you want, or like, how do you deal when like drastic change comes your way? Um, what do you do? So maybe just a tip or a mindset trick, or you remember to breathe, or you do a quick gratitude check-in. So anyway, I would say mine, so you all can have time to think about it, would just be to relinquish control, remember to breathe, relinquish control, and just trust that everything is going to work out. Like, because anything beyond that causes a lot of stress and anxiety and takes me away from the present moment. And so I just have to remind myself, take a moment, take a breath, and know and trust that everything is going to work out. So that's mine. Who's ready? Who's next?
I'll go. I think I do better under pressure and emergencies. Um, because I am more apt to like just be here and be aware. And it's like almost like all my senses are a little more heightened and I just feel more present. Um, so I guess I feel grateful that that is one of my responses. Um, but also I have some little mantras like feel your feet on the floor, breathe, relax, breathe, you know, just
Yeah,
so
grounding
like just some prompt,
exercises.
yeah, just some prompts like to be like, okay, take a breath, feel your feet on the floor, look around, be here, just kind of coach, just little self coaching kinds of things.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Great. Great.
I'm Sam, and I think for me, it's kind of similar to yours, Sydney. It's something that I think I've been learning the past year because what I've like gone through and stuff. I think it's literally like taking a breath and then like pausing and then moving forward. Because I think and before I wouldn't take a breath. I would be like, oh, I have to go do the next thing. I have to keep doing the next thing over and over again. But I think as I've gone the past like it's going to be like a year now, past year of what, everything I've gone through, I think I've literally actually started taking a breath. Like I understand the importance of that now because I don't think I did before. And I think that's what's been helping me.
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah. 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 Just again, conscious breathing, taking a moment to take a breath and to be able to, to do that. And then I just see that someone else joined us. So
Oh,
I'm
cool.
not sure who you are, this Sharby, but I do need to have you on camera, number one, and we are here to practice yoga. So I don't know if you are on the correct Zoom meeting or not. So I do need to see you on camera, and or some kind of acknowledgement, or otherwise I will probably boot you out of this room. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think they just booted themselves out. All right, good. Yeah, I have to be very careful with all that because
There was
let's
one
just,
time when it was crazy.
yeah, there was, and Margaret, this was, I know we're recording, so I don't want to say anything
Oh, are we?
too
Okay.
profane, but I will just say that during COVID, we had some very inappropriate people jump onto our yoga Zoom and do some very inappropriate things on our Zoom yoga classes.
Oh my
Like
God. Ew.
it was so crazy. I'm telling you. And so Margaret reminded me because it was me and Tracy and Margaret, and we just laughed about it. But yeah, it was some pretty bizarre online activity. And while I was teaching at Pine Street Flats of all places. So yeah. Yeah, and someone in the apartment complex was doing it, and it just became like this, almost like this weekly thing. Like I had to literally report him.
Gosh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it was crazy times. I know, crazy times. So, all right, spread the fingers wide, land on the mat, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. And then just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position. We'll do some cat cows. So dip the belly, shoulders down and back, deep inhale. And then exhale, round the spine. Inhale, look up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round down. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Good. And then gently push yourself back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet left and right, pressing the palms and heels to the mat. Spread the fingers wide. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Walk to the top of the mat, hang in ragdoll, grab both elbows. Slight sway from left to right. Good. And then release the grip as you slowly unwind, uncurl. Good. Untuck. And when you get to the top, whoop, bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale together for one Om. Hands to heart center. Feel the breath moving in from the chest into the thumbs. One more deep inhale. Ground in. Feel the feet grounded into the mat. Just even what Margaret said, a good grounding exercise, always like my feet are in the mat. My hands are pressing together. I feel the breath rising in and out through my chest. So connect with those. That's a very good way, like in 30 seconds or a minute, just to ground your body in. Okay. So one more breath here from the feet, the knees, the third chakra, the hands, the fifth chakra, up through the crown. And when you're ready, gently open the eyes. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Nice to have you. Yeah, okay, so top of the mat, extended mountain, lift up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, fold. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Spread the fingers wide. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. One more. Inhale, up on those toes. Exhale, heels. Warrior one, right side. Deep breath in and out. Lift up, reach up, palms face each other. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more. Warrior two. Drop the hands, look over the right middle finger. Activate the arms, the legs, and the core. The stronger you make your warrior pose, the better. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale, reverse the warrior. Right hand up, left hand down the back leg. Again, breath can be in and out through the nose if you want to do Ujjayi breathing, or it could be nose and mouth breathing tonight. That's your choice, okay? Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then extended side angle, right hand to the right knee, left hand comes up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. Okay. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then you're going to take a bind. So you're going to take the hands behind the back. You're going to keep the warrior one legs, and you're going to humble the warrior. So you're going to bow to the inside of the right knee, arms go up. Deep breath in and out, either through the nose or nose and mouth. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more. And then release the bind. Take the hands to the mat. Take the right leg up in the air, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, opening up that right hip. Maybe twirl the ankle around. And then lower the right leg down. Walk out the dog. And let's do the other side. Warrior one, left side. Left foot through the hands, right's on the angle as you rise. Nice and easy. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good job, Margaret. Good, Sam. Good. Warrior two. Look over the left middle finger. Again, activate the arms, the core. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more. Reverse the warrior. Left hand up. Right hand down the back leg. Did we do a reverse warrior on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, good. Yeah, sometimes, again, I couldn't remember my own patterning. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then side angle. Left hand to the left knee. Or left hand can go to the floor or the block. And right hand goes up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then come out of that, take the bind, interlace the hands behind the back, bow to the left knee as the arms go up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Head is inside the left knee. Couple more breaths. One more. Good. And then again, release the hands, release the bind. Hands go down to the mat. Left leg goes up in the air, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, twirl the ankle around, opening up that left hip. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then lower the left leg. Back to down dog. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. And then drop to the knees. Stand on the knees for camel. Okay. So let's see if I can. All right. Yeah, good. Had to straighten it out. Okay, so you're going to open up to camel. Hands to the back pocket. Take the eyes back. Look as far back as you can go back. Deep breath in and out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then slowly come out. Take extended child. Arms go out. Sit down on the heels. Breath in and out. One more. Good. This time you're going to, once again, you're going to take a back bend. Okay. So instead of camel, you're going to take the arms back, but you're going to take the arms back. Okay. So this time you're going to take the arms up and over the head, and then you're going to push forward. Okay. So it is a camel, but it's with your arms. The arms and gravity are adding extra weight. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay. Pull that core in so you're not straining the low back. One more. Good. And then bring the heart and head forward. Bring the left knee forward. You're going to stand on the right knee. Okay. And then you're going to take a gentle twist. So you're going to the left side. You're going to hook the right elbow past the left knee. Press the palms together. So you're standing on the right knee. Left knee is raised. Okay. Right elbow past the left knee. Keep twisting. Yep, Sam, that's it. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then listen carefully. From here, you're going to drop the right hand down to the mat. You're going to come up on the right toe. So you're going to be in a low lunge. And then you're going to extend the left arm. And so I'm on my back right toes. Left arm is to the thing, right hand is to the mat. I'm in a twist, so it's a crescent twist, low lunge pose. Yep, that's it, Margaret, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come out, come to the knees, take extended child, and then we're going to do the other side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale, last one. Good. And then again, we're going to rise to camel. This time, you'll take the arms up. So it's a steeple-like grip. Arms go up. Then you push the hips. You're going to take back. So you're looking back. You're using the arms. Make sure that the core is activated so you're not throwing out your back. Push back as far back as you can go back. Deep breath in. Core is active. Deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then bring the hands back down. Bring the right knee up. Hands to center as you twist to the right. Okay? So you're leaning on that left knee. The right knee is upward, left arm past the left knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Keep twisting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then you're going to come out of the twist. The left hand is going to come down to the mat. The left toe, you're going to come up on the left toe, so you're in a low lunge. And then the last one you're going to do is open to the right. For 5, 4, 3, that's it, Margaret. 2, Sam, you got it. And 1, good. And then come down to the knees, take the right leg back, and last one, take extended child. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more inhale, one more exhale. Good. Then come back to all fours. Let's do a couple rounds of cat-cow. Shake it out. Drop the belly, lift up, reach up. Exhale, round in. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round in. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round in. 2 more. Drop the belly. Round in. Drop the belly. Round in. Good. Shake it out. The head, the tails. Push back, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, toes of the left as you rise, crescent lunge. Inhale. Stay on those back toes, palms face each other. Breath in, breath out. Warrior 2. Reverse, right hand up, left hand down the leg. Triangle, right side. Windmill the arms, straighten the legs. Right hand to the floor of the block, left hand up. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. And then take the twist, left hand down, right hand up. You're still in warrior 1 legs. It's a wide stance on the legs. Twist and breathe. 1 more. Good. And then release as you come out into pyramid, right side. So step that back foot in, bow to the front knee, interlace the hands, ground down, lift up, and bow, pull the belly up, bow some more. 1 more. And then ground into both heels as you rise, nice and easy. Step the back foot, shake it out. Good. Other side, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, fold. Walk the legs out to downward dog, pedal the feet. Crescent lunge, left side, left foot forward. Crescent lunge, left side. Left foot forward, toes of the right, palms face each other, deep breath in and out. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Good. Warrior 2. So drop the hands, drop the arms. Deep breath in and out. Reverse, left hand up, right hand down the leg. Triangle, left side. Windmill the arms, left hand to the floor of the block, right hand up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good, and then take the twist, right hand down, left hand up. Arms and legs are straight. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good, come out and then step the right foot in, bow to that left knee, pyramid to the left side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good, and then ground down as you lift up, reach up, stretch up. Good, step the back leg, shake it out, grab some water. Good, how we doing? Everyone good?
Yep.
Okay, great. All right, top of the mat, extended mountain. Inhale, exhale, fold. Halfway, fold. Then walk the legs out to plank and hold. Okay, so belly is in. You're in a push-up position. Stay here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, good. And 1, drop to the knees, extend the child. One more breath here. Good. And then just find your way to your belly. Lay flat on your belly, set up for locust. Tops of the feet on the floor, palms on the floor. And on 3, we lift everything up. 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, legs, everything goes up. Squeeze up. Hold. Good, Sam, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left ear, look right. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Head back to center, arms out to a T. Or you can cactus the arms like I am, just because I'm a bit tight on space. And on 3, you're going to lift everything up. 1, 2, 3. Lift up, head, arms, shoulders, wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, right ear, look left. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then bring the head back to center. Arms are at chest level, chin is on the floor, bend the knees. And then windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Good. And then release. Come back up, push all the way up to up dog. So you're gonna lift, you're gonna be active in the arms, the shoulders go down the back. You're gonna push the heart forward as you take the back, look up, stretch in the spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The last extended child. So take it all the way back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. Couple more breaths. Good. And then slowly come out. Sit at the back of the mat. Interlace the hands, push the arms out. Activate the arms, activate the shoulders as you press the palms out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Take the arms up over the head. Press the palms to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Release the hands, and then you're just going to turn the wrists around. So arms are up in the air, turn the wrists around. Right hand is going to touch the left top shoulder. Right hand is going to cross behind and grab the top left shoulder. So your arms are literally from the back. I'll just show you what it's going to look like. From the back, it's going to look like this. And then you're going to squeeze together the shoulder blades. So your arms are in a twist. They're crisscrossed behind the back. And then you're going to open up, hold, and squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then the left hand comes up. Right hand comes up. Okay. Turn the wrists around. Good. And then switch the arms. Okay. So think it's right to left now. And then left to right, open up. And if it's not, then it's left to right, right to left, whatever it is. And then squeeze again. So just do opposite of what you just did. Squeeze open for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then release. Move the shoulders around. Do just some nice, easy shoulder rolls. Okay. Look over the right shoulder. Come back to center. Look over the left shoulder. Back to center. Squeeze both shoulders up to the ears. Hold and breathe. Good. Right hand, left ear. And you're just going to use the weight of the arm. You're not pulling the neck down, which is the weight of the arm to stretch that left side of the neck. For 5, 4, 3. Meanwhile, you're dropping that left shoulder down for 2, 1. Good. Nice and easy as you come up. Switch it out. Left hand, right ear. Drop down that right shoulder. Stay on the breath. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring both shoulders up and down by the ears. Okay. Just do some gentle neck rolls to the right, clockwise. To the left. Counterclockwise. Good. And then come back. Gently find your way to your back. Set up for bridge. Feet are hip width distance apart. Press the palms to the mat. Press the hips up to the ceiling and then lock the chin for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice and easy. Lower down, Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And just feeling the breath move in and out. Nice and easy. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then take both legs up into the air cascade waterfall position. So toes are flexed, ankles are touched. Stay here. Breathe for 10. Again, toes are flexed to the nose for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now point the toes. So again, ankles are touching to the best, or the heels are touching. Point the toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then bend the knees, curl up into a tight ball, curl everything up. Good. And then take the legs up in the air, take the hands behind the back side, put a triangle under your sacrum. You're going to lower the right leg to the mat and then pop up. Left leg to the mat and pop up. So the first part, we're just going to do some scissor legs. So right heel pop up, left heel pop up. Keep going. Right heel, keep breathing. Left heel. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. We've got 3 more. Right heel down, left heel down, right, left, last round, right heel, and left heel. Good. And then bend the knees, curl up into a tight ball. Gently roll up right into seated leg extension. So right leg goes out, left goes in. We're going to wind down and get right into our closing series. Grab the right toes, peace sign fingers. Nice flow. Good job just staying with the movements. I know it was completely different, but good job nonetheless. Okay. Deep breath in and out. Switch it out. Left is out, right is in. Grab the big toes, peace sign fingers. Good. Seated forward fold. Both legs come out as you grab the big toes. Pull. Pull. One more pull. Good. And then release. Bend the left knee over the right. Take a gentle twist. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand crosses up in front. Activate the core as you look over to that left side as you twist. Breathe. Twist some more. Good. And then release, switch it out. Bend the right over the left. Right hand comes behind you. Left crosses up and in front. Twist. Twist some more. Good. One more. And then come out. Take the arms down to the side. Grab the right knee as you go down. Hug in. You'll feel a pinch at the colon for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then supine twist. Guide the right knee over to the left. T-top that right arm. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. And then release. Bring the left knee in, arms at the rib cage, hug in. Supine twist. Good. And then release. If you need to take a Supta Baddha Konasana, or if you need to take any other stretch, do that. If you want to take an inversion, otherwise get your socks on, get your sweatshirts on, eye mask, whatever you have, and then slip right into Shavasana. Okay. Feet flop open, palms face the ceiling, eyes are closed. Deep breath in, deep breath out. See if you can relax at the cellular level. What would it be like to relax the cells? Do you picture them maybe as just these fluid little bubbles that just sort of morph? What if they started to just kind of morph with like love and be infused with love? Like, what would infusing your cells, your DNA at the inside out, what would it look like to fill it up with love, with light, with the color of joy and hope? Let this warm, fuzzy feeling from the inside out be that for your cells. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more in this kind of state, and then just kind of slip into this deep meditative sleep rest for the next few minutes. And I'll pull you out with a reading towards the end. All right, stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read a really long meditations from the mat. Excuse me. So take what you like and leave the rest. It's not often that I get to do a nice long reading like this. Day 121. Attachment is that which dwells upon pleasure. The Yoga Sutras. The next two hindrances are raga, attachment and desire, and devesa, aversion. Within these are the more specific hindrances of attachment to pleasure, or sukha, and aversion to pain, or dukkha. Sukha and dukkha in themselves are simply natural human reactions. Sukha and dukkha become raga and devsa when attachment is present, for it is the attachment to pleasure and the aversion to pain that we get into trouble. Attachment to ice cream can lead to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and death. Aversion to pain of having a diseased tooth repaired can lead to extreme infection, toxicity, and death. To some degree, attachment to pleasure and aversion to pain can be found at the bottom of most of our difficulties. The Yoga Sutras address attachment to pleasure first, and certainly this is the more obvious pitfall, the one with which most of us are intimately familiar. As a nation, we watch the absurd spectacle of President Clinton sabotaging himself as he was forced to contend with his attachment to Monica Lewinsky. Many of us seem to spend half of our lives contending with our attachments to pains that conceal themselves as pleasure. The 5 hindrances correspond to the 3 levels of the brain: avidya and asmita. Ignorance and pride come from the cortex and are experienced as thoughts. Raga and devsa, desire and aversion, come from the mammalian brain and are experienced as emotions. Desire comes from an ancient place in our development. We share this sensation with countless other beings. My dog quivers with desire when she observes a squirrel through a window. A timeless inmate responds to experience. Desire is a powerful force in our lives. There is nothing to fear in desire. Desire is an energy that is an intrinsic, essential aspect of our humanity. The newborn child, Michelangelo's David, the 30,000 people who run the New York Marathon each year, all are tributes to the creative power of desire. Yoga is simply asking us to make a friend of this aspect of ourselves and to allow desire to be in our lives as it should be. On the mat, we learn to observe our experience, to allow our experience of the moment to arise and to pass away without attachment. Sukha and dukkha, pleasure and pain, arise and then pass away like drops of rain rolling across the surface of a leaf. We enter a posture, we enjoy, experience it fully, then let go and move on to the next one, a posture we like less. We embrace this posture, experience it fully, and then move on. This is yoga. It's the constant coming into, whether it's the pose, the moment, and then the non-attachment and the letting go. And it is the letting go over and over and over again that we are allowed to experience nirvana, oneness, and this sense of happiness and peace, connection in the letting go of our thoughts, letting go of our attachment, of how things should be versus accepting them exactly as they are. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes and gently allowing yourself to come back here to this moment, deepening the breath. Gently roll to the right side, cupping the head in the hands. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And just smile for your health, for someone else's practice, for your own practice, for the community at large. Smile for all of it. When we extend a smile, a gratitude, a thankfulness, somewhere around, whether it's our immediate lives or on the other side of the world, just like when a butterfly flaps its wings, the vibration of that energy is felt somewhere. So think of it, you are contributing to the betterment of the good by expressing a kindness, a thought, a gratitude. It does reverberate, and it starts with us. So from this place, gently push yourself up. Bring the hands to center as you close the eyes. Feel the sit bones into the mat. Feel the legs cross. Feel the thumbs at the center of the chest. Feel the root chakra grounded into the mat. The chin is level with the floor. The head is also level with the floor. Look through the third eye. From here, we'll do the closing Om. Inhale for Om. Ah. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Hands to third eye. Bow. The light, the love, the peace in me honors the light, the love, and the peace in you. Together we all say, Namaste. That was a really good class.